Hey mamas, today we're going to be cleaning up my baby's nursery / toddler bedroom. They'll have to bear with me. I'm trying to feed a baby while doing this voiceover, so if you hear her, I'm sorry. But I just want to take a moment to talk about feeling overwhelmed in motherhood and in cleaning your house. So when I walked into this room, I constantly was feeling overwhelmed just because stuff was kind of everywhere and the closet wasn't organized. And the rest of our house right now is not super clean either. And so I find myself getting anxious or even feeling a little bit depressed. And one of the things that I notice when I feel this way is that I just need to get spaces organized and kind of cleared up. I also noticed that I need to spend a little bit more time reading my Bible and praying. I really like to try and get that in the morning or right before I go to bed. But let's be honest, a lot of times that just doesn't happen. The thing that you have to remember, though, is that in the Bible, God comes to the women when they're busy, and he talks to them in the midst of all of their activity. And he will do the same for you. So if you're feeling overwhelmed today, but you need to get something clean, this video is only about 17 minutes long, so why don't you just go ahead and hop up and get cleaning something, and I'm sure after a little bit is done, you will feel so much better. So I was trying to clean this room while Jameson was home, and they're all home for the summer, but luckily my oldest teenager was home and she was willing to hang out with him. So that was super helpful because I was also having to wear the baby, and if you've ever tried to clean a toddler's room while the toddler is there, it's almost impossible. I don't even know how I managed to get as much done as I did. One of the things that I did do, and you'll see here in a little bit, is I have him help me. And a lot of times that will encourage him to kind of not make as much of a mess because he'll help me clean up. But yeah, it's hard doing it while they're home just because they want to get everything out or they see something they want. Here I'm just showing you some of Emmy's little boots. She wore those at Vacation Bible School this week, and we had such a good time. We love working Vacation Bible School every year, so if you have a kid that is driving you crazy this summer and you need a little bit of a break, and there's a Vacation Bible School close to you, go ahead and sign them up because churches love to love on your kids. So Jamie's changing table always gets pretty dirty just because his feet go up there, obviously, and he's got shoes on. And so dirt and fur and all kinds of other crazy stuff gets up there, and it takes a while to clean out. And I think I got a good clip of that here.
Myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just
too silly. Okay.
I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
everybody. So this is what the nursery ended up looking like after I had cleaned it. Yeah, there's not much to say about it. So I do have some seasonal books that I like to put out. Yeah, Jamie is here, you know, because babies. So
It's a strawberry. Where's strawberry?
it is a strawberry.
It is.
It is. Let's put this away. This came with his, if you have it, you know it, Polar Express book. And I gotta put it away. So I do seasonal books for him on this shelf, and I just don't have a lot of summer specific books.
Cherry, Mom.
It is a cherry.
It is.
It is. But yeah, and then
Pizza.
this is his shelf.
Pizza. My pizza.
Look, I think it's a cone, baby. So the John Deere stuff was John's grandfather's, and so that's kind of what drove the theme of his room until Emmy came along. And so then we were trying to do fluffy cows and sunflowers. And I found these postcards that we had gotten while we were at Disneyland of the princesses. And then John's grandmother, the wife of the guy with the John Deere stuff, had given me, we had gotten all of these little shoe figurines when she passed away. And so it just worked out that I was able to put her shoe stuff in here with the Cinderella and the princess stuff. And then, like I said, the fluffy cows. And her middle name is Rose. So it kind of worked out with the cows and the roses and all the different flowers and stuff. But yeah, so they each kind of have their own shelf. She doesn't sleep in here, which is why there's stuff that's in the bed, because she's still sleeping in our room. And then we don't have a playroom, so he has his ultimate car garage, which I got at the base thrift store for $7, and I got this rug at a garage sale for like $5. And yeah, this is how this is his toy storage for the most part. His puzzles ended up on the top there, and then he has Legos in the bottom, and then the bins have different stuff in them. And more books that he can reach if he wants to pull out books. So these are the books that I don't care if he has. And the ones up on the wall, I kind of want, can you get those out of your mouth, please? Thank you. These are the ones I don't really want him to like tear apart. So they're up here. But if Dolly Parton's Imagination Library is in your area, you need to look it up and see if it's in your area. But they send you a book a month from birth until 5 years old. And we moved here when he was 1, so he has most of the books that are up there. You can't see a lot of them because they're stacked behind each other, but most of the books that are up there actually came from that program. So, I mean, it's 60 books that you'll get if you sign up for it for completely free. So, yeah, she's from my home state of Tennessee. All right, still got the diaper changing table in here. So, yeah. As per usual, having a baby in here, it's already starting to get a mess again, but that concludes the video. If you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because we are trying to grow our channel, and we will see you in the next one.